Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and this is another DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, Laserdisc, and also VHS update for you guys. Got some stuff to show you that I picked up over the past months. So let's get this update started. So the first one I got here, I got this off of eBay, and I've heard decent things about this film, and it is called In Dreams, and it stars Annette Bening, Aidan Quinn, Stephen Ray, Robert Downey Jr., directed by Neil Jordan, who wrote the screenplay as well. But I haven't seen this film, but it's basically like a serial killer movie where Robert Downey Jr.'s character plays a serial killer. So this is the old DreamWorks DVD. It's out on Blu-ray, but I heard the picture quality, is not that great on the Blu-ray. So just want to go get the DVD. But the features it has on here is production notes, cast and filmmakers bios, and the theatrical trailer. And you might know, how these old school cases looked, where you had to open it up like that, like these little tabs down here, so like these right up here. And you open it up, you got your disc in there, and your your booklet in here, insert. Now, in here it talks about the film, the chapter selections. So, but we'll get a chance to watch this film at some point and do a review on it. So that's In Dreams. Now, these I picked up from Majors Records and Video. Local, CD, local music and, video store out here. So I picked these up, and this was $4.99 there, and I got the rocker, and this stars Rainn Wilson. You also have Christina Applegate, Jeff Garlin, Josh Gad, Emma Stone's in this. Haven't seen this film, but I've heard, it's a pretty funny movie. This has features. It's a 2-disc. It has 2 commentaries on disc 1. It has a commentary by the director Peter Cattaneo and Rainn Wilson. Commentary by Josh Gad, Teddy Geiger, Emma Stone, and Jason Sudeikis. It's got the MTV panel featurette, internet podcast, deleted scenes, gag reel, Vice gags, Matt gags, Pete Best interview, public service announcements, Rainn Wilson, Officer Rocker featurette. Also has Behind the Band featurette, Rock Tales featurette, and the music featurette. Rock Beat with Fishman featurette, music video called I'm Not Bitter, and also the Fox Movie Channel presents In Character with the Rocker. And of course, disc 2 is just the digital copy. So that's the rocker. Heard it's a pretty funny movie. This one I got also there, $4.99. Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. This film is on my watch list. I've heard very good things about this film. Has commentary with the director David Coep, Sight Spirits, channeling the paranormal, deleted scenes. So that's Stir of Echoes. We'll definitely check this out at some point and review it. And then this was $2.99. Got the DVD used, and it is Radio. Stars Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ed Harris, based on a true story. Heard pretty good things about this film. I heard Cuba Gooding Jr.'s performance in this film was great. Features it has on here has the director's commentary, directed by Mike Tollin. Was produced by Mike Tollin and Brian Robbins. They end up, producing Smallville and also, some of the Nickelodeon series like All That, Kenan and Kel, The Amanda Show. Also has deleted scenes, tuning in on radio, the 12-hour football games of radio, writing radio, and someone to lean on the story of radio. You got your insert inside, and of course on the back, other releases by Sony. That's radio. Then I also got the Three Stooges, Volume 5 from 1946 to 1948. The last shorts with Curly Howard, when he couldn't do it anymore because he had, a stroke during the filming of Half-Wits Holiday, and pretty much he was replaced by Shemp. So that's the Three Stooges Collection, Volume 5. This one I got on Amazon, and I reviewed this film back in the day. My review is still up for this film, and it is The Wiz, which stars Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Ted Ross, Nipsey Russell, Mabel King, and you also have Richard Pryor in it. Richard Pryor plays The Wiz. It's the African-American version of The Wizard of Oz. Filmed in New York, directed by Sidney Lumet. So definitely check out my review of this film from back in the day. Classic film, in my opinion. It gets a lot of hate. It doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, Diana Ross was too old to play Dorothy. I thought she did a very good job, Diana Ross. But features it has is Whiz On Down the Road and the trailer. And I heard the picture quality is good on this. So this will be a good time to revisit this film. It's been years since I've seen it. So that's The Wiz. This one here, this was released by Criterion. And haven't seen this film. The concept of the film, seems interesting. And it is called Real Life. Now, some of you probably might have not have heard of this film, but it's directed by Albert Brooks, and he also stars in the film. Also stars Charles Grodin, Francis Lee McCain, and pretty much basically from the back here it says, a Hollywood filmmaker who plans to spend the year in Phoenix embedded with Warren and Jeanette Yeager, played by Charles Grodin and Francis Lee McCain, and their children, deploying an arsenal of cutting-edge equipment. So pretty much basically it's a movie about reality TV. Like they're following this family, capturing American families' ordinary day-to-day. So this film was way ahead of its time. This was way before reality TV became, big. But as features, it has a 4K restoration, supervised and approved by director Albert Brooks, with a monaural soundtrack, new interview with Albert Brooks, new interview with actor Francis Lee McCain, the 3D trailer directed by Albert Brooks, which the trailer, is very fun, where Albert Brooks is just discussing the film, and he's like, oh, well, put on your 3D glasses, even though the film is not in 3D. But I thought that was a cool, trailer that was done to promote this film. And also has the essay by film critic A.S. Hamra. So that's what it looks like. And then you have this. It's the essay book. Just discussing about the film and the production of it. So it's like a little fold out map here. And you got the cast on the back and the credits, all about the transfer there. But pretty cool. So we'll check this out and review at some point. So that's real life. It came out in 1979. That's real life. And next here, got this off of Amazon, and really enjoyed this film. And is Jean-Claude Van Damme in Sudden Death. And pretty much this film is basically Die Hard, but set in a hockey arena. But it's just a fun time, this film. And you have Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking the hell out of this woman that's dressed in a Penguins costume, because it's the Penguins and Chicago Blackhawks game that's set for the movie. But it has a commentary by film historian Mike Leader and UK cult movie director Ross Bayask. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. It has vintage interview clips with Jean-Claude Van Damme, the director Peter Hyams, Powers Boot, who is the villain of the film, and Ross Malinger. Also has behind-the-scenes footage and the trailer and TV spot. Got a nice slipcover here. Of course, this is a Kino Lorber release. You got your 4K and your Blu-ray. So that's Sudden Death. Would be a good time to revisit this film. I haven't seen it in years, but remember really enjoying it. And of course, I showed these in a unboxing video I did from my buddy Luke Ponto, but I'll just show it off again. Abigail, which he said was a pretty good film, very gory. This also has Catherine Newton in it. And Boy Kills World, which he said is a crazy film here with Bill Skarsgård. So thank you to once again to my buddy Luke Ponto for these two. And next here, I picked this up at a yard sale that I went to last Sunday, and I got Interview with the Vampire, starring Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, Stephen Ray, Christian Slater. Heard good things about this film. I know that there's a TV series of this. This is based off of the book. Based off the book by Anne Rice. Has a behind-the-scenes documentary, In the Shadow of the Vampire, featuring interviews with the film stars and creators. Audio commentary by the director Neil Jordan, of course, who directed In Dreams. This movie came out way before In Dreams. This was 1994. This was 1999. Introduction by Anne Rice, Neil Jordan, and Antonio Banderas. You got production notes, the trailer, and those are all the features on the DVD here. So that's Interview with the Vampire. This one I got for cheap on Amazon. Tom Cruise film, Cocktail, which I haven't seen. I've heard decent things about it. No features on it. That's Cocktail, Tom Cruise. Also has Elizabeth Shue in it. This one, I said I was going to get this because I got the Kramer versus Kramer one. That was in the Columbia Pictures volume set. But this one I got is Starman, starring Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen, directed by John Carpenter. Really enjoyed this film. It's been a while since I've seen it. And this was, of course, taken from the Columbia Pictures volume set. That was also in it with Kramer versus Kramer. You got your slipcover here. And the normal 4K here. But as features, it has commentary with John Carpenter and Jeff Bridges, 21 never before seen deleted scenes, behind the scenes time lapses. They came from Hollywood, Remembering Starman featurette, the making of featurette, All I Have to Do Is Dream music video, still gallery, and the trailer. And this also comes with the complete series of the Starman TV series, which is cool. And then you got disc 2 there. You have show it here. You have disc 1 and disc 2. You have your 4K of the film there. And oh, they're stacked on top of each other. And you also have Blu-ray there. So, but that's Starman on 4K. You know, I got this off of eBay. You can find some copies there if you don't want to buy the Columbia Pictures big box set with the 4K films. But that is Starman. Very good John Carpenter film. It's right back here, a tender, moving science fiction love story. But really enjoy Starman. Then I got another Criterion Blu-ray, and it is called The Learning Tree. Not to be confused with that piece of shit stable in AEW if you watch, you know, AEW Pro Wrestling. But this is based off the book by Gordon Parks, and Gordon Parks was the first Black American director to make a Hollywood studio film, and this was his first. He also served as writer, producer, and composer, and of course based on his own semi-autobiographical novel of the same name. But this came out in 1969. Features on it has a 2K digital restoration with monorail soundtrack, new documentary on the making of the film, and its artistry featuring creator Rhea L. Combs and filmmakers Ina Diane Archer, Ernest R. Dickerson, and Nelson George. You also have a new conversation moderated by film scholar Michael B. Gillespie between artist Hank Willis Thomas and art historian Deborah Willis about the influence of Gordon Parks. As the movie makers, a featurette that shows Parks on location for the film. You also have a documentary made on the set of The Learning Tree, narrated by Gordon Parks Jr., called My Father, Gordon Parks. Features interviews with Gordon Parks Sr. and members of the cast and crew. You have Diary of a Harlem Family and The World of Perry Thomas, two 1968 films on which Parks played creative roles with an introduction by Combs and George, and also the trailer. And also has a 1963 Life magazine photo essay by Parks, an expert from the director's 2005 book, A Hungry Heart, a Memoir. That's all the features back there. So here is the book. You know, just talking about the film. Nice, book here. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's the Learn Tree. Never seen the film. Heard really great things about it. So we'll give us a watch at some point and also review it. And then this came in the mail today. I got Grindhouse. You know, this features Planet Terror and Death Proof. You know, it's a Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino collab. Disc 1 has Planet Terror and Death Proof, and it has intermission cards, Werewolf, Woman of the SS trailer, Don't trailer, Thanksgiving trailer, Planet Terror commentary by Robert Rodriguez, the audience reaction track to the film, the Thanksgiving trailer commentary by Eli Roth and co-writer actor Jeff Rendell. Disc 2 has the bonus features. It has Robert Rodriguez 10-minute cooking school, the makeup effects of Planet Terror, the hot rods of Death Proof, the production design of Death Proof, and the making of the trailers. So that's Grindhouse there. But this was on my list of films to check out. So that's Grindhouse. Now on to the one Laserdisc that I got. And I haven't seen this film. I've seen the trailer to it. It looks interesting. This was one of the final films that Natalie Wood starred in before she passed away. And it is Brainstorm. This also has Christopher Walken, Louise Fletcher, Cliff Robertson. Produced and directed by Douglas Trumbull, who directed Silent Runnin', a film that I really enjoyed. But this is the deluxe letterbox edition on Laserdisc here. Came in a nice plastic sleeve here. So I'll just take it out and show it to you. And it's two-side Laserdisc. You got side 1 there, and side 2. But we'll get a chance to watch this and review it. You know, it has an interesting concept to it. But that is Brainstorm on Laserdisc. So I'll put that back when I end the video here. And then I picked up some VHS, 5 VHSs. I got these from Majors Records and Video. Of course, when I got Stir of Echoes, The Rocker, and Radio. But these were 99 cents. And this one here is Once Were Warriors. Never heard of this film, but the back seemed interesting. So, this is a film from New Zealand. It's based on a novel by Alan Duff. It stars Rena Owen, Tamura Morrison. This was released in 1995. Looks like an independent film, but sounds interesting. A family in crisis, a life in chaos. Nothing is more powerful than a mother's love. Here's the VHS of it. So that's Once Were Warriors. Next one is a Robert Carlyle film. Robert Carlyle, very good actor. This is a film called Face. This was released in 1997. It's a British film. Also has Ray Winstone, Peter Vaughan, Sue Johnson. New Line release. So that is Face. Then this one I've heard things about, seen the trailer to this film, a couple of times, and it is a Woody Allen film, and it's called Deconstructing Harry, and it's got a star-studded cast. I mean, look at this cast. You have Woody Allen, you have Kirstie Alley, Bob Balaban, you got Judy Davis, Amy Irvin, Eric Lloyd, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Tobey Maguire, Demi Moore, Elizabeth Shue, Stanley Tucci, and Robin Williams. Look at that star-studded cast. So this is Deconstructing Harry. Haven't seen the film, but heard good things about it. I mean, I had to pick it up. I had to pick it up because look at the star-studded cast that I just mentioned. Let's say another New Line release came from Hollywood Video. Good old Hollywood Video there. So that's Deconstructing Harry. And the next one I got there was Teaching Mrs. Tingle, which I have the DVD of this, but had to get it because look at that. It is a demo tape. And these are very rare to come by. Demo tapes are VHSs of, the film, to advertise, for the film, when it comes out on VHS. So look at this. It's got, 52-day pay-per-view window. The good old days of, pay-per-view movies on, pay-per-view channel. But on the back, this is what you get. These are always common on demo tapes. How the film did, and, talking about the cast. So, it looks like. So that's Teaching Mrs. Tingle, demo tape. And last thing here, and I also got this at the yard sale, along with Interview with the Vampire. It's a classic film. Had to pick it up on VHS, and I have it on, Blu-ray, and I don't have it on 4K. I just have the Blu-ray set. But it is the classic Jurassic Park. This is, very 90s, with the cover art for this. Because I remember seeing this cover a whole lot as a kid. And here's the back. And I want to get The Lost World on VHS as well, because it has the holographic cover to it. Yeah, VHS right there. So that's Jurassic Park, classic. Everyone knows of Jurassic Park here. Good story. Great directing by Spielberg. That's Jurassic Park there. But anyway, that's it for my DVD, Blu-ray 4K, and Laserdisc VHS update. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you all later.